All right, everybody, welcome to another video here on Magic Online. I was signing on to start recording another legacy video here. Okay, then I noticed that I have some kind of free vintage draft token. And so we're going to draft Vintage Cube instead. And I'm pretty pumped about it because I have not drafted Vintage Cube in a while. I am just getting over a sickness. I was sick again. I got some kind of crazy influenza. This one really put me on my ass. And so if my voice is scratchy, if I burst out into coughing in the middle of this video, I'm terribly sorry about that. But I haven't played Magic in over a week because I just could not play Magic. And I was going to play some Legacy, but I kind of just want to have a really chill, free, one draft point vintage cube draft here, if you would be so kind as to indulge me. Let's see. I don't know if this is 3 rounds or what it is. I think it is 3 matches. Single game. Do we want to do this? Single game match. So there's no sideboarding. Well, let's do it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. I haven't drafted Cube in a little bit. Let's see what we're cooking with. All right, so there's a Mox Emerald, which I think is the card that we're going to take here. If this Mox Emerald wasn't here, I would be super interested in picking up this Thoughtseize here. I love Thoughtseize. I think it's very good to have some interaction in this format. Other cards that are great are Dak Fade-In. I like Ren 6. Hull Breacher, obviously also quite powerful, but they don't call it Vintage Cube for nothing. Moxes are in it, and you best believe we're going to take some power. And look at this. Here's another Mox. This is crazy, right? Whoever's passing to us must have opened to power, I would imagine. But yeah, we get 2 Moxes. This is a great way to start off a draft, I would say. Can we get another Mox? There's no way, right? What are we going to do with these Moxes? That's the question. Ooh, that is a sparkling water. No beer today. Raspberry sparkling water to go with these Moxes. Ooh, okay. There's a Nadu Winged Wisdom, which seems pretty crazy. We could just carry on the Power Wagon and take this Time Twister. And Time Twister is pretty sick when you've got some number of Moxes. I like to go pretty busted in Vintage Cube if I can. I don't think we've seen Fast Blonde yet. What else is there? There's a Wooded Foothills, which is obviously an excellent pickup. Fetch lands are very good in this format because there's not only original duels and shock lands, but also triomes and surveil lands, I believe. But we've already got 2 Moxes. Like, why not just take a Time Twister too while we're at it? There is an Echo of Aeons here. We have to remember we're not going into sideboarding, so I kind of just don't mind doing some busted stuff right off the get-go. Let's take Time Twister here, and let's see where we can go from there. Given that we have Time Twister, we might want something like Frantic Search. Frantic Search is pretty sweet in kind of stormy type strategies. And so I'm inclined to lean in on these cards if we can. What other things are nice here? It's honestly not a whole lot. There's Containment Priest, which is fine. There's Crop Rotation, which is interesting. There's Talisman of Creativity, which is decent. Portals of Phyrexia is fine if you're going into like an artifact style strategy, which I guess we could be doing with our Moxes, but I'm going to pick up this Frantic Search and see where it takes us. Ooh, okay. So here, I mean, we already passed Nadu. Here's the Lightning Greaves to go with that. There's Tameo, which is pretty sweet. We've got a lot of ways that we can flip our Tameo already. And then there's also this Urza Saga floating over here. Urza Saga can pick up our Moxes, which is pretty nice. But I kind of don't mind snagging a Tameo here, to be totally honest. Inquisition of Kozilek, also a fine card. Tameo can rebuy us things when it flips. I'm down for it. Let's go. And we don't need to be a Storm deck, but I love drafting Storm in this format. So we'll see what happens. What else do we have here? It's a Vampiric Tutor, which can be good at getting various Storm-like pieces. There is a Plateau and a Gaia's Cradle, notably as well, though we don't have many creatures to go into this Gaia's Cradle type strategy. We don't have any fetch lands yet, so the Sensei's Divining Top's not necessarily what we're looking for. It's a Ketria Triome, and then an Occult Epiphany, which I think is fine. Here's a Springheart Nantuko. The whole Nadu deck is just passing us by. And we're going to pick up this this Vampiric Tutor, though, I think. Gets us Time Twister. Might get us other win conditions. We shall see. We are going to have to figure out how we want to win the game here, though, obviously, as well. Oh, wow, here's Wheel of Fortune. My kidney for an Orcish Bowmasters, I guess. I think we're going to take the wheel, honestly. We're just going pretty deep into the draw 7 tank here. There's a Jason Vryn's Prodigy, which is also pretty sweet. Then there's the Raucous Theater. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll get one card back here. I'm just going to take Wheel of Fortune, though. Why not, right? And then here's Thundering Falls. There's also Displacer Kitten and Mishra's Workshop. The Kitten is obviously really good when you have Moxes, but I think it's time to start taking some lands. And speaking of that, we got Blackcliff Cleaves here. We could also take World Spine Worm in case we pick up a Flash. Flash World Spine Worm's obviously great, but Blackcliff Cleaves to help play our Vampiric Tutor seems pretty excellent to me. No love for Tishana's Tidebender. Rather interesting. There's a City of Traders, which I don't think I want to take. Then there's also this Creeping Tar Pit, which is another tapped land, but it does help fix our Grixis colors, so I think I'm going to take it. Oh my goodness. This is like, people do not seem to know what's happening. So there's a Volcanic Island now, and then there's also Nadu Winged Wisdom. We could maybe wheel that, those Lightning Greaves, but I'm going to take the Volk here. We just got like a lot of really good lands the latter half of the draft, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to pick up Bone Crusher Giant for the sideboard, I guess. Savai Triome and Lightning Greaves. Wow, we could have taken Nadu Greaves. Kind of sad about that, to be honest. We'll just take Savai Triome. Unholy Heat or Divining Top. I think I'll take Divining Top at this point. There's a Brawler for the board. I don't know what's happening. I mean, obviously we're playing best of one, like kind of fun times draft, right? Like we can't expect all of our opponents to be taking like the best possible choices from every pack. There's a Remand here. Remand's really good with Brain Freeze if we can pick up one of those. And then there's also a Teferi Time Raveler, a Verdant Catacombs, which is excellent, and then a Brainstorm. Maybe we can wheel the Brainstorm, but again, we don't have any fetches to go with the Brainstorm. I think I'm going to take Remand here. You can like cast a Storm spell, remand your Storm spell, and then that's pretty sick. Let's see. Snapcaster Mage, Dark Ritual, lose focus. I don't mind picking up a Ritual here. It helps if we do want to be carrying on the Storm bandwagon. There's also Lose Focus. Snapcaster Mage, obviously an excellent magic card as well. Um, and there's Xander's Lounge. I'm gonna take Dark Ritual though. Let's see here. Reprieve, Thought Scour, Chainsaw, Treasure Cruise, Cut Down, Hymn to Turok, Dark Slick Shores. There's Fire Covenant. There's also just Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats currently, I mean, it can get the Savai Triome. I will take the Marsh Flats this time. No reason not to, I don't think. Probably it will help us at some point, maybe get some things that we need. Let's see here now. There's Rafine, which is not interesting to us. I just pointed out because one of my pals plays Rafine in CEDH. There is a Stomping Ground in case Fast Bond surfaces. Then there's also Mystical Tutor, Third Path Iconoclast, and Spellseeker. Spellseeker doesn't get a whole lot. I might be fine with a Mystical Tutor. I could also see taking Pentad Prism. Pentad Prism being a nice ramp spell. You know what? I want to take Pentad Prism, I think. See how that shakes out. Then here, we could take Consider. We could also take Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph is a pretty sweet removal spell. It's definitely better than Consider. Yeah, let's do that. And there's the Tendrils of Agony, which I think at this point we should just take. We've got the Dark Ritual. We took Pentad Prism. We've got Remand. Prismatic Vista, obviously a nice pickup, but I don't really want to risk not taking Tendrils at this point. We've got two draw sevens, Git Probe, Gush. Both of those cards would be sweet if we could muster them. And there's a Bayou, which I think is what we're going to take. We could also take Bring to Light for Tendrils, which is pretty funny. But I'm going to take Bayou. Again, Fast Bond is, I believe, in the cube. With all these draw sevens, Fast Bond can be rather nice. It's so nice just drafting with no stakes at all. Let's see how it goes. So far, I'm not hating this deck. The sorest thumb is probably like Tameo. Obuseiju. This isn't really a Seething Song deck. The fuck does this Sorin do? Nah. Let's just take Boseiju, right? Boseiju hits our opponents hate permanents. It's a nice main deck type card. Worldly Tutor. What would we want to be worldly tuting for? Not much. I guess I'll just keep taking lands. We do need more playables, though. Paradoxical Outcome, Exploration, or Generosent. We've got two Moxes. We've got Sensei's Divining Top and Pentad Prism. I'm honestly not hating the idea of taking a Paradoxical Outcome there. And here we could take Cut Down, Thought Scour, or Dark Slick Shores. Dark Slick Shores. I mean, I'm a bit worried about playables. Maybe we just want Thought Scour as like a cheap pickup. Here we'll take Mystical Tutor. We'll slam an Abhorrent Oculus for the sideboard. We'll grab an Unearth in case Doomsday Oracle is in the last pack, I guess. We did just take Thought Scour, for example. But yeah, I mean, and there's the Bring to Light, which is hilarious. I don't think we'll actually play it, but I'm going to keep it out just so we remember we have it. If we bring a Tendrils to light, that would be so funny. I hope you guys enjoy Vintage Cube videos because I've honestly been a little bit sick of Legacy recently. And I know Cube's coming back in like its actual formation on like Wednesday or something. And I plan to be jamming some Cube and probably recording the videos for the channel. Oh my God. Okay, so there's Doomsday, which is obviously just insane. But I don't think anyone's going to take Doomsday, right? So maybe we get it on the wheel if we even want it. And then the question is whether we want Chrome Mox or Preordain. I think I'm going to take Chrome Mox just because, like, when you wheel into a Chrome Mox, that's pretty awesome. Also adds to our storm count and helps boost us quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Chrome Mox here. Ooh, there's Underground Sea. Oh, this pack is insane for us. There's Underground Sea and Duress. Ooh, we don't have much in the way of interaction, but this Underground Sea is so powerful with our Marsh Flats. I think we'd be foolish not to take that card as much as it pains me to pass this Duress. What are we looking for? Like, I mean, we're winning with Tendrils. Chromox also pretty good with Paradoxical Outcome, I'll add. I have to remember we have that card. Hmm. This pack's not the best for us. There's a Deep Cavern Bat. And that's probably the pick. There's obviously also Monastery Mentor, which is classically a combo with Paradoxical Outcome. We don't really have much in the way of white fixing beyond this Savai Triome. So I think I'm going to take Deep Cavern Bat here. Oh, there's the Flash. Oh, we have to take Flash. But I really wish I took that late World Spine Worm now. I'm going to take Flash on the spec. This card is absolutely busted. It's possible there's something we might want to flash in. Oh, isn't Torsten a flash card? Torsten's certainly not the best of the flash cards. What is this? This is decent with... That card is decent with Paradoxical Outcome. There's Yawgmoth's Will, which is certainly a skipper of a magic card. There's also Coveted Jewel, Manifold Key, and Cabal Ritual. Maybe Cabal Ritual comes back. We'll take Yawgwill. We're pretty firmly into the... We are pretty firmly into the Grixis Storm. And we're just splashing red for this Wheel of Fortune so far. There's Manamorphose. There's also Badlands and Steam Vents. But our lands are pretty sweet as they stand. So I think I'm going to take Manamorphose. This is another kind of neat storm card. Again, Flash. We might not get there with Flash, but we shall see. Infernal Grasp, Ghost Vacuum. Oh, Narset Parter Avails. This is the bee's knees, right? When you have two wheels in your deck. This is just the absolute bee's knees. And there's the Doomsday. I don't know. Oh, wow. Doomsday plus Amphraptor. That's hilarious. I mean, we're a Doomsday channel for the most part, right? So we had better take the Doomsday on spec. Balance. Balance is an interesting magic card. Let's put that into our sideboard in case we play against some crazy creature deck, perhaps. Fortunately, we don't have the World Spine Worm for that flash. That would make this deck just through the roof, absolutely insane. I think we want Survival of the Fittest, Phantasmal Image or Haywire Might. I guess I'll take Fimmage, though we're not really looking to play it. Expressive Iteration's not bad. Torsten. Let's put that into the sideboard. Torsten Flash is interesting. There's the Cabal Ritual. That's the huge wheel for us. That is a huge wheel for us. And honestly, don't hate Everflowing Chalice. Okay. I don't know that we can Doomsday win with Tendrils. But maybe since it's just a jokes league, we should try it, right? Let's start by cutting all of our lands. Triple Mox also kind of, well, kind of counts as land. How do we want to build this deck? Is this card actually worth playing? Draws a card when it enters. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn more than one card this turn, put X plus one counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of cards you've drawn this turn minus 1. I mean, we're not really winning with creature combat damage, so I'll put that back. Everflowing Chalice, not the best magic card either. Oh, we can try to use this Doomsday. I think it's kind of funny. If I can get a Doomsday Tendrils win, that would be friggin' hilarious. We can just play a bunch of lands, I guess. What does Torsten do? When Torsten enters the battlefield, reveal the top 7 cards of your library, put any number of creature and or land cards from among them into your hand and the rest on the bottom. When Torsten dies, create 7 1/1 soldier tokens. We could flash Torsten. It's pretty bad. It's pretty freaking bad. But I kind of like it. Let's do it. We're going to add Volk, Underground Sea, Marsh Flats. Do we need Bayou in the deck after all? I guess we could because of Manamorphose. And then I think we want Blackcliff Cleaves. Probably want Thundering Falls. 10 like that. We get a couple of basics. We don't want plains. 2 swamp, 2 island. Add to deck. I mean, making 7 1/1s off flash is pretty shitty, isn't it? With this Torsten. Maybe Flash Torsten are just supposed to be 2 more lands. Honestly, if I took the World Spine Worm, the flash would be insane, but yeah. Let's just add 1 more of each of those. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. Sure, we're not playing for any stakes, right? Let's see if we can Tendrils our opponent out. I really want to try to Tendrils with Doomsday. Don't know exactly how it works, but there's probably something we can do with Time Twister, Mox Jet, Dark Ritual, Mox Emerald. That would be hilarious. Given we need like some number of cards in our hand to make it work, but yeah, this deck is hilarious. Let's see if we can't Tendrils our opponent into the dirt here. There's no sideboarding, so So yeah, this will be a pretty quick video. I think I got 2 draft tokens, so maybe we'll just do like a double hitter here. I'm so pumped. I fucking love Vintage Cube. And that was a pretty funny draft. It was certainly a pretty funny draft. All right. Expressive Iteration's excellent. We've got Bitter Triumph. We've got Cabal Ritual. We've got Mystical Tutor. To maybe go find us like even Doomsday. Yeah, let's keep. What happens if we just go turn 1 Mystical Tutor for Doomsday? Opponent's got a Mox Emerald, sure. Opponent's got an island. Storm Chaser's Talent enters, create an Otter. Okay. There's a Vamp. There's a Teferi. Okay, so now we need to think. Let's assume that we go Cabal Ritual Doomsday. Then we pass the turn. We play both Seiju. And then we have Bitter Triumph, Expressive Iteration, and Vamp in our hand, with Doomsday in our graveyard. And then we cast Time Twister, which is spell number 1. We twist into like Mock spell number 2, Mock spell number 3, Dark Ritual spell number 4. I don't know if this works. Let's cast Mystical Tutor. And I think I'm still going to get Doomsday. Does that work? Or is that just crazy? Let's get Time Twister. Have the Twister in hand. Oh, we can always just get the Doomsday next. What happens if I just iterate here? Doesn't seem like the best use of iteration. I could pay 3 life, kill their Teferi. I'm just going to pass. Maybe I'll Vamp for Doomsday in this end step. Oh, I can't do that because of Teferi shit. So, yeah. All right, I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball. We'll just take 1. They've only got 3 cards in their hands. We'll just draw for our turn. That's a Sensei's Divining Top. Let's play Expressive Iteration. Let's put Island into hand, outcome on the bottom, exile Swamp, play Swamp, cast Vamp, grab Doomsday, pass the turn. Yep. They're attacking. We're drawing Doomsday. I think we'll play Divining Top. Look. Pass. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create an otter. Sure. Attack for 1. My turn. We'll draw land. Play a land. Does this work? Dark Ritual Doomsday. It's gotta work now, right? Cabal Ritual Doomsday. Then we're gonna have Doomsday in our graveyard. 3 cards in our hand. We've got to get a little bit lucky here. Mox Emerald, Mox Jet, Tendrils of Agony, Dark Ritual, and Cabal Ritual. I don't know if this actually gets the storm high enough. I actually don't know if this gets the storm high enough. I might have just killed us. I don't think. Shit. Shit. This doesn't get the storm high enough. Does it? Darn. I'm so sorry. I thought we might have been able to do this. Well, we can doomsday them again. Right? Right. Close, but not quite the cigar. It's all right, though. It's all right. It's all right. Mox Opal. Sure. Don't do as I do, folks. Demonic Tutor. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just about dead here. So I guess I needed this Mox to be Yawgmoth's Will. If this Mox was Yawgmoth's Will, I believe we win. Everflowing Chalice. Attack for 5. What do they have now? Sure. Upheaval. Upheaval, I guess, kills us, right? Yeah. So what we could have done there the next turn is go Dark Ritual, Doomsday, make a pile with tendrils on top of our deck, or just sorry, cast Doomsday, make a pile with tendrils on top of our deck, play Sensei's Divining Top, draw, and then play Boseiju as our land drop. And I think we had exactly enough mana to just draw into tendrils and cast tendrils again. Next time I will do a better job of counting. I thought we almost assuredly had it. But here, unfortunately, we are dead, I believe. So we'll just scoop them up and try our hand at another one. That was hilarious. We were so close. I didn't count. I don't care. I'm literally gonna just get completely tranced for having. Just get completely destroyed for having Doomsday in my deck. Constant Nose. Sure, I think we can keep this hand. It's not the fastest of hands, but retrofitter. Okay. Let's play a Savai Triome and pass. We've got Narset into a wheel. They've got a top. Do we want to vamp here? What do I want to vamp for? I could also like my other options to like thought scour their top, which kind of seems funny, and then just like draw a card. I think that's actually what we're gonna do. They're gonna spin their top. And then oh. Oh wow, that's a fucking soul ring. Yep. Now we're dead. Let's scour. Yeah, let's scour some thoughts here. Doomsday, Marsh Flats into the graveyard. We'll just draw for turn. Play this. Let's play a Narset. And then let's play Chrome Mox. Let's pitch Manamorphose. Let's just pass the turn. I'm going to make a servo. Fractured Identity, my Narset. Well, now we're dead. Shit. So close. But no cigar. I guess. Spin the top. Play Creeping Tar Pit. Pass. Our whole deck is kind of predicated on wheels. But I guess we can vamp for Bitter Triumph. Mm-hmm. Staff of the Storyteller, sure. Umazawa's Jeet. That Fractured Identity just hosed us. We're so close. Now we have to vamp. We have to vamp for Bitter Triumph. We gotta draw Bitter Triumph. We gotta... I guess just cast by discarding a card. We'll discard both Seiju. And then we'll cast Wheel. And they've got Force of Will. Wow. Yep. Opponent's deck's very good. Opponent's deck is very good. They're pumping their dude. Urza, Lord High Artificer. We'll spin the top. We need Time Twister here. And that'll do it. All right. Can we win a game, guys? Can we win a game? Both of them were kind of bad beats. The first one was totally my fault for not counting. The second one, we got some pretty bad beats, but it's all right. We will dizzle the fizzle and try to get a win here. We're going to keep this hand. We've got a turn one Tameo. And I think we'll just play out the Emerald and pass. Then Elegant Parlor, sure. We'll draw Mystical Tutor. These cards do not help us all that much. We'll get our clue token. We will pass the turn. And in our opponent's end step, ooh, that's a dark ritual. Doomsday is not good though. So what am I supposed to vamp for? I think I'm just gonna vamp for Narset, to be honest. Let's just grab Narset. That strikes me as better than vamping for Doomsday. Pop this, hit them for 3. We'll make a clue token. And then I think, well, I don't want my Narset to die, so I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to activate it again, just like last time. And we'll see what goes on here. Swamp pass. So we're going to upkeep Mystical. And I think we're going to grab the Time Twister. We are going to go Dark Ritual. Go like this. Blue. We're going to do the twist with an R set out. Opponent's going to Trumpeting Carnosaur, the Inquisitive Student. Sure. Now they have one card left in their hand. We've got some number of things. Savoy Triome's back. We can go Marsh Flats. We can go Narset, put Mox Jet into our hand. We can play Mox Jet. We can fetch, grab Underground Sea. And then 2, 3, 4. We can Paradoxical. Outcome for 3. And then we can play Nars or Emerald Jet. Emerald Jet. Pass the turn, discarding Savoy Triome. Thundering Falls. Inti. Yep. There's Doomsday. Doomsday's hilarious. Can we do anything with that? I don't think so. Shit. Let's go Expressive Iteration. Thought Scour into our hand. Oh, wait, no. Bayou. Boseiju into our hand. Bayou on the bottom. Exile Thought Scour. Play Thought Scour. Draw Remand. Play Thought Scour. Draw Remand. I'm so bad at Magic. Cabal Ritual. Doomsday. No. Already played a land. I guess we'll just pass. Mystical Tutors in the graveyard. Okay, we've got to be able to set up some kind of win with this Yogg-Will, right? We've got to be able to set up some kind of win with this Yogg-Will. We'll draw off the clue token in the end step. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's start by playing Basic Swamp. Let's play Cabal Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Then let's play Yawgmoth's Will. Then let's play Cabal Ritual. Tendrils of Agony is just in our graveyard. Interesting. Let's play Paradoxical Outcome. That. Let's play that. Let's play that. Let's play this. Let's discard those. Let's untap these. Let's play Thought Scour, target our opponent. Chrome Mox. Exile Doomsday. Cast Tendrils. Same targets. Same targets. Same targets. Boom, 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 and boom. All right. We got a 2024 promo for getting a game win. You love to see it. I think we could have gone 2-1 there, but unfortunately we kind of got screwed out of that one, as I did not count, and then we got screwed by Fractured Identity in the second one. Very nice. We have one more token. Let's quickly at least pick cards again. It's kind of boring not playing an actual best of 3, but I don't know. We can treat this as practice for our ensuing cube extravaganzas, and we'll see what goes on here. Alrighty, we're back. Doesn't look like we've got power this time, but we got to scroll down to find out. No bueno on the power front, folks. So we're going to have to go about this the old-fashioned way. What do we got to choose from here? Memory Lapse is a certified good cube card, I believe. It's a 2-mana counter spell. There's also Lotus Petal and Fatal Push, I guess. This pack's not that great, to be totally honest. I think Memory Lapse is the best card here. It's either Memory Lapse or Fatal Push. I'm gonna take the Memory Lapse though, and we'll see what comes down the pipe next. Ooh, are we gonna play Control? We could take Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's been a while since I put a Jace the Mind Sculptor on the stack. There's Bone Shards as cheap interaction. Baleful Mastery, decent removal spell. Staff of the Storyteller, we saw our opponent have. There's no fetch lands here. There's a Generous End, which kind of feigns fetch land. There's a blue-black Talisman and a Vampiric Tutor. I really want to take Vamp this early. I think I'm just going to take Jace the Mind Sculptor here. We'll see where we can go from there. Oh, no. Don't tempt me, right? Don't tempt me like this. Doomsday? This early on? Are we supposed to do it? I mean, Jace isn't that bad at brainstorming into a Doomsday pile, right? A Bolas is Citadel. There's Mind Twist, which is like the better card. We could take Mind Twist and hope to wheel this Doomsday. And maybe if we want to wheel Doomsday, we should actually take Dark Slick Shores. But let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's just lose all of the games because I took Doomsday here. Okay, what do we want now? Here's a Kaito Bane of Nightmares, which seems like it could be kind of fun. There's an Otawara, there's a Snuff Out, which is a premium removal spell, and there's also Subtlety. Subtlety is pretty good too. I think this is going to be between Snuff Out and Subtlety. And I think well, Doomsday is going to be having our life total. We could just take Subtlety. I'm going to take the Snuff Out though, I think. Force of Negation, Inquisition of Kozilek, and Watery Grave. I think we have to take Watery Grave here, right? And then there's an Echo of Aeons. There's a Sheldock Isle. And there's an Ancient Tomb. Echo can be good if we get LED. We're kind of going to want to be looking out for LED anyways. I think I'm going to spec Echo here. Take a speculation on the Echo of Eons. There's Rafine again. Overlord of the Baelmerk. Overlord of the Baelmerk mills 4, so it can mill us through a Doomsday pile, which is pretty crazy. It's also Mishra's Bauble, which isn't terrible. I might pick up the Bauble here. It can be good. Zagoth Triome. Oh, there's Chain of Smog. We saw the Sedgemoor Witch get passed already. I think I'll just take Chain of Smog, to be honest. That at least is going to give us some out so that we're not just like completely tunnel visioning on this Doomsday. Suranorb, Once Upon a Time. Savine's Wreck, Talisman. Guess I'll take Once Upon a Time, maybe. Baleful Mastery, Talisman of Dominance, or Bone Shards. I'm going to take Talisman of Dominance. It's a blue-black fixer. See how it goes. Sedgemoor Witch. Is that Sedgemoor Witch going to come back around? It doesn't look like it. But there's a Bolas' Citadel. which we are going to take with our Doomsday to go with our Doomsday. We'll see how that unfolds for us. There's an Ottawara Retrofitter Foundry. I think I'm just going to take Ottawara. Agatha's Soul Cauldron could be interesting. There's an Ulamog, which I guess we'll just tuck into the sideboard. The Sedgemoor Witch did not come back around. I will take a Xander's Lounge. Me, oh my, there is a Time Walk. We are giving up on Dark Ritual here, which is obviously super good with Doomsday. But I don't think I'm here to pass. I'm not here to pass Time Walk. I don't believe. Hopefully we can wheel this Sunken Runes. That would be cool. There's Thassa's Oracle, which actually makes Doomsday a viable strategy. I really want Marsh Flats, but see, we could take Marsh Flats, hope to wheel Thassa, but this deck is hinging on Thassa, so I think we'd better take it. So now we have the Doomsday set up. We've got Ponder, Mystical Tutor, or Undercity Sewers as very viable options. I think I'm going to just take Mystical Tutor here. Gets us Doomsday, which is awesome. We really wish we could have that Dark Ritual, but it's just not gonna happen for us, I don't think. Tinker would be another sweet card. Brain Surge. Oh, there's Witherbloom Apprentice. We've got Chain of Smog. Brain Surge is obviously sweet with Doomsday, but I actually don't mind just picking up Witherbloom, to be honest. Take Witherbloom Apprentice plus Chain of Smog, and then we've also got Doomsday. Yeah, I like this. I like this a great deal. There's Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. It's also Deep Cavern Bat. Deep Cavern Bat can be quite powerful. As far as headquarters, maybe this Jace Wheels. We don't really need Jace, Wielder of Mysteries in our deck, but it's kind of cool. Let's do it for the legacy. For the legacy's sake, shall we? Corpse Dance, Delayed Blast Fireball, Malcolm. Draw a card, then discard a card. This is a way to crack into a Doomsday pile. Seems pretty cool. Let's take Malcolm. Psychic Frog, another fine way to crack into a Doomsday pile. Let's take the Froggy Dog. If that Dark Ritual comes back around, I'm going to be the happiest little boy. I don't think it's going to, though. Oof, okay. This isn't... I mean, Frantic Search is pretty cool with Doomsday as well. So it lets you draw 2 cards into your pile and then untap 3 lands. We could also pick up Lorien Revealed or Spell Pierce. Oh, wow. Which of these 3 cards do we want? Frantic Search, Lorien Revealed, or Spell Pierce? Ooh. Our mana's pretty bad. I'm going to... oh, wow. Dark Ritual and Sunken Ruins both came back. We have to take Ritual. And so that is what we will do. High Tide, not exactly what we're looking for. Worldly Tutor can get Witherbloom Apprentice, but it's not that good either. We did take Frantic Search, so we could take this High Tide, I guess, just as like a kind of speculation card. Oh, Undercity Sewers came back. That's so good for us. Relic or Phantasmal Image. Fimage could be good with Thassa's Oracle for like double Oracle piles. Coveted Jewel. I don't think we really want that, but all of these are kind of shit. Shadowy Backstreet. I think we'll take over Corpse Dance and Badlands. Interesting. Okay, we got one more pack. And now I think the pickup here is Misty Rainforest. Misty Rainforest gets us green for Witherbloom Apprentice plus blue black. Yeah, Misty seems like the one that we want, I think. And ooh, there's Brainstorm, which obviously is excellent with Doomsday. I think. There's also Hull Breacher, which can be pretty gassy as well because we have Echo of Aeons, but I'm honestly not even sure I want to play the Echo of Aeons. I'm going to snatch up this Brainstorm here. Oh, wow. Consider LED. There's also Verdant Catacombs, which would be so good for our deck. I kind of want this LED. We've got Jace. LED seems pretty powerful. We did not get punished because there's a tropical island for our Witherbloom Apprentice. That seems awesome for us. So we'll pick up Trop. And then there's Fallen Shinobi. Necromancy. Archon of Cruelty. Kiora. None of these cards really appeal to me. So we could take Nadu. I guess we'll take Necro. Shieldred the Apocalypse. That is another skipper. That's pretty good in these Doomsday style decks. There's also Creeping Tar Pit. I'm going to take Shieldred though. Tendrils of Agony. I don't think we want Tendrils of Agony. Currency Converter. It's kind of interesting. Dak Faden. We have Badlands. I'll pick up a Dak, I think. Kappa Cannoneer, Evolved Sleeper, Preacher of the Schism. Preacher of the Schism attacks. Target player with the most life. None of these cards are that exciting. So I'll take the Verge. Don't expect to be playing it. Deluge is a sweet pickup. I love to see a Deluge there. Pentad Prism or Blooming Marsh. I honestly think just the Blooming Marsh seems great. Concealing Curtains is not a bad magic card. We'll snag one of those. Celestial Calling it. Terra Sunder. Be interesting. Naughty Winged Wisdom. Or Fallen Shinobi. These cards don't matter to us. Creeping Tar Pit. You'll love to see it. And Tendrils is the last card. Okay. Okay, we have a pretty sweet looking Doomsday deck here, to be honest. Just can't get away from the Doomsday. I don't know that we're going to play Dak Faden. Let's see. Oh, we did get this Xander's Lounge, though. Considered and come back around. That's hilarious. Is there any... When this thing transforms, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do that, player discards that card, then draws a card. I don't know if I want to play Concealing Curtains. We're not really necromancing here. We could play 18 lands, or we could play Dak and have a slightly worse mana base. Kind of here for that. Won't mind Dak. And then we could play Echo of Aeons with Shieldred, which isn't the end of the world. We're splashing green for Witherbloom Apprentice, Tasmal Image, Time Walk, Doomsday, Echo of Aeons, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jace Wielder of Mysteries. We want Mishra's Bauble. Could cut it. It's pretty airy. Okay, so there, and there. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 green and 1, 2, 3 red. Sure. Again, we're in for the freebies here. This is just for good times. We have drafted Doomsday twice. The first Doomsday deck was more of a storm deck that basically failed miserably. And now we're going to try to redeem ourselves with an actual Doomsday deck. I think I'm fine to keep this hand. It's not super exciting, but I've certainly seen worse. All right, it's getting shocked into a ponder. That's fine. We're going to lead on Undercity Sewers here and just send it back to our opponent. And then we've got to hope that this memory lapse can slow our opponent down, or maybe that this brainstorm helps us out here. A Shieldred the Apocalypse. I'm going to keep that one on top. Opponent's playing blue-white. I could see Shieldred being pretty good. Maybe we can just play this like value kind of control plan into our opponent's blue-white strategy, and then eventually try to catch them off guard with the Doomsday. There's Brainstorm. I'm just going to let Brainstorm happen. Alrighty, our opponents played a Plains, and they're just going to send it back. I'm not going to bother casting Brainstorm. I'm just going to Mega Land drop, pass the turn. Now what's our opponent got? Thought Scour. Oh, glad they're using that now and not post Doomsday. Kiora enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards whenever it attacks. If there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Ooh, that thing's kind of crazy. Let's lapse it. Put that thing right on top of our opponent's deck, and then do I want to cast Brainstorm now? I don't think so. I'm just going to draw its Blooming Marsh. Yeah, let's just jam Shieldred the Apocalypse here. Is it Mana Tithe? Wow. Sure. Sure. Whatever, opponent. Here comes the Kiora. Now we're just going to die to this fucking Kiora. Damn, that sucks. Yep. Opponent is going to be making a bunch of 8/8s. Let's cast Blooming Marsh. Let's play Baranic Search. Oh, that's pretty good. Think we'll discard those. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to snuff out Kiora. And then I'm going to play Psychic Frog. Phantasmal Image on Psychic Frog. And pass. Monastery Mentor. Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. Chain of Smog. Let's exile Memory Lapse, Watery Grave, Phantasmal Image. Let's attack. Draw a card. It's Thassa's Oracle. It's not going to help. I guess we'll pass. Snapcaster Mage, sure. Snapcaster Mage on Prismatic Ending. They're going to end the frog. Yeah. Opponent is out to get us. They're attacking for 5. We're going to get to Malcolm in their end step. There's Jace. Well, let's start by attacking, I guess. Play Jace. Mill them to draw a card, I guess. Pass. Let's see what they want to do. Yeah. Come on. Let's activate Jace. Creeping Tar Pit, not going to help. Let's attack with Malcolm, I guess. Discard Tar Pit. Tropical Island. Slam Thassa's Oracle. So we'll put Time Walk on top. Pass the turn. If they have any spell, we're dead. Lion Sash doesn't count. Okay. Block. Go to 1. Draw Time Walk for turn. Cast Time Walk. Okay. Change phases? What the hell? Oh, wow, nice. All right, we got there. Our opponent just scooped, but we were going to draw the Witherbloom Apprentice anyways, which means that we would have won the game. Let's see, what does this hand do? We've got Dark Ritual, Snuff Out, Chain of Smog. This hand doesn't actually seem that good to me. I think I'm going to mull it. This hand, on the other hand, seems pretty good. So we'll keep that. I think we'll put Thassa's Oracle onto the bottom. We're on the draw here. Opponent's leading on a Ketria Triome, which is pretty sweet. We just draw Time Walk. That is not bad at all, they say. Let's play an Otawara. We'll pass. Our opponent's got a Delighted Halfling. That's fine. Do I want to cash in this Mystical Tutor right now? We could pick up Doomsday. I'm actually going to hold it, I think. Draw Blooming Marsh. That's pretty good. Let's play out a Psychic Frog. Pass the turn. Frog Time Walk is pretty gassy. And we'll see here. Bristly Bill. Ketria Triome. Let's start by attacking with Psychic Frog, I think. Let's discard Lion's Eye Diamond. And let's discard Swamp. Eat that Bristly Bill for breakfast. Then let's play Badlands. We could just play Time Walk. We could cast Dak. I'm just going to play Dak here. Discard 2. Pass the turn. Fanatic of Ronus. Sure. Exploration. Attack Dak for 1. That's totally acceptable. We'll just draw for turn. It's an island. I think we'll draw 2 off Dak. Start things off here. Frantic Search and Brainstorm. I actually don't think I care about any of those cards. Let's see if they want to throw another one of their creatures into my Psychic Frog here. This time they don't. Oh, we draw Doomsday. So let's play Island. Then let's play... Sorry, I'm just sending a picture of this to my friends, saying it is too easy. Let's play Time Walk. Let's play Mystical Tutor. Let's grab Dark Ritual. Let's pass the turn. And yeah, that is that. We are 2-0 with the Doomsday. That's pretty awesome. I really like this deck. Psychic Frog with Doomsday. Always amazing. We're on the draw yet again. We've got another Psychic Frog hand. We've got half of the Witherbloom combo and a Shieldred. So we're going to keep. We're going to lead on Xander's Lounge, I think. Opponent's got Spire, Bluff, Canal. Yeah, we'll just play out the Lounge, pass the turn. And I think we're going to play Tropical Island into Psychic Frog on turn 2. What's our opponent got, though? Talisman. Yeah, Talisman's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's play Frog. We've just got the Chain of Smog combo lined right up here. I guess I could have just jammed Witherbloom Apprentice there instead of Psychic Frog, but we'll see what our opponent's got cooking. They've got a Grim Monolith, Relic of Progenitus. Ooh, there's Dak. I mean, Dak is so nice here, right? Dak Steel Monolith. Let's Dak take your Monolith. You can tap it. I don't care. Do not care if you tap it. And then Froggy Dog's coming into the red zone here. And then we're just going to Witherbloom Apprentice Chain of Smog them. Draw Otawara. Well, I guess we'll see what they've got, but do we just jam Witherbloom Chain of Smog, or do we just play Shieldred, Dak them, and pass? We'll see. Our opponent is deep in the tank, so they are playing Storm. Let's deploy Badlands. Let's go green, black for Witherbloom Apprentice. And then let's play Chain of Smog. Paradoxical outcome to draw 3. Sure. Might as well just discard all the cards to Psychic Frog. All right, we will keep copying the spell. And they are dead, I believe. We just need to not fuck up the way that we click 10 more times. Alrighty. We got a trophy for that one, which is pretty nice. You'll love to see it. I mean, it was just 3 best of ones, but it felt pretty good to do it. I hope that you enjoyed coming along on this quick little surprise Vintage Cube best of 1 draft. I certainly enjoyed burning through those 2 tickets. We're going to be back for some more Vintage Cube action in the coming days, I think. Then we're also going to be playing some more Legacy Doomsday as well. I was totally intending on playing Legacy tonight, but I just saw that there were these 2 free drafts, and I was like, might as well draft, right? I love picking cards. I enjoy watching LSV's content with the cube. It's some of my favorite Magic content to consume these days. And so I thought I would just record a couple of quick little best of 1 drafts here. So if you enjoyed this, consider supporting the channel by dropping a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment. And we'll be back for more Legacy and more Vintage Cube in the coming days, hopefully. I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world, and hell yeah. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'll see you all soon. Bye.